something here that you should know. The story of water from down below.
Oh, I'm groundwater, I'm all around. Most of your water is underground. The water we have is all the same. I'm used over and over again.
Most of the state's precipitation falls in the northern part of the state and in the Sierra Nevada mountains. But the majority of farms and people are in the central and southern part of the state.
Riding along the aquifers, deep down under where no one stirs. I feed the lakes, streams and land. I'm pulled by wells, I'm in demand. Flowing along a great buried treasure, slipping through spaces too small to measure. I may start off with an oily sheen, but the dirt and rocks help keep me clean.
Geologic bowl capable of holding an extraordinary amount of water.
It's easiest to think of the basin as a large bowl. The sides of the bowl and the bottom of the bowl are defined by solid rock that's deep beneath our feet. Inside of that bowl there's gravel, sand, and in between all those small pieces of gravel, sand, the rock is water. The area that it underlies basically runs from the mountains directly behind me, the San Gabriel Mountains, southward down to about the 60 freeway. And it runs westward from about the city of Glendora all the way over to the city of South Pasadena.
But there's a problem. VOCs. It stands for volatile organic compounds. These compounds can cause serious short and long-term health effects. And in this case, the culprit is pollution. And while there's no doubt the basin is a great resource, the troubling fact is much of the water is polluted.
In late 1970s, we discovered that we had a problem with volatile organic compounds, primarily TCE and PCE, which were cleansers used to clean parts during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, which were part of the aerospace and the post-World War II era. In 1984, the program here in the valley turned into a Superfund site. That means that the EPA recognized it as being one of the largest contaminated areas in the country. So they designated this site as a Superfund site, and it contained, at that point, we thought it was volatile organic compounds only. Well, as we started to get more sophisticated in our ability to be able to test for contaminants, we found that we had a whole host of other things here. We had perchlorates, which is a rocket fuel, MDMA, which is a liquid rocket fuel. We found that we had 1,4-dioxane. We had a number of other different things that needed to be treated.
Keep in mind that there's a finite supply from the basin, and we rely on that water to provide freshwater drinking supply.
Is there ever an instance where we don't have enough rainfall, enough water, that the water below us is at risk and not be able to provide our residents?
Yeah, we commonly go through prolonged dry periods. The last 2 winters, including this winter, are perfect examples of this. Rainfall just this year has only been about 40% of average.
Okay.
So we're seeing the basin levels drop.
Rainy days, I must lament the troubles I have with tar and cement. I can't feel the ground if I can't get through. I'm groundwater, my power is vast, but waste and pollution keep me from my task. If we're not careful, clean water won't